Just playing a 10 and 0 before we go in and do some puzzles. We've not done some puzzle training for a while. Let's just capture this. Need to sort my screen out. Just have a look. Bring the bishop here as we do. And let's attack the bishop. Castle. Bit late with the fork. I could have put the fork there earlier. So we've lost that tempo. They've now supporting here, which is a shame. Damn. Two for the price of one. Maybe not two, because they escape. One for the price of one. Oh, the anger. 15 seconds they're adding. Oh dear. So they've added 15 seconds to my time. It really doesn't make a difference because it's their time that's going down. But it's an act of aggression. Resigned. Okay, let's have a look. And it's from a blitz game, 3-0. 2 1700s. Doesn't tell you what the rating is until after you've finished the puzzle, I think. It says rating hidden, but it's between the two games. But it can always show a different rating for the puzzle depending on the complexity of the actual solution. Find the best move for white. Okay, so looking at the answer process, can't really take this pawn here. Doesn't look like there's an immediate threat on the king. Yes, there is. So that looks like it's back rank mate and we're going to win the queen, because the knight can't go back and protect. And then we win the queen with a checkmate. Okay, that was pretty straightforward. What does it show the rating as for it in here? 1432. Yep, so these are two 1700s, but they're classing this puzzle as the solution basically being 1400 level. So that's 300 points lower than their skill level. Just hit the center. Well, going for the box shape. Let's take this pawn. Let's take the knight. Take the pawn. Put a check on the king or develop the bishop. Let's attack this pawn. We're hitting it twice, but obviously the bishop's coming to defend, or maybe the knight's blocking. The knight's blocking. X-ray through to the queen, developing the bishop. Comes out to defend. It's castle. Castle. Get the knight out. Knight moves, wants the bishop. Take the bishop on the queen. Doesn't move just yet. Okay, so the rook is going to be on our queen. Got to be mindful of that. So we'll take this pawn here because it's got no protection. It can take our pawn because it's got no protection. We'll be looking to bring the rook here to attack. Make some space. Obviously the knight's protecting at the minute. We have a check here. And they're going to decide to get rid of the queen rather than suffer the wrath of... Oh, he's coming for the b pawn. Take then with the check. Do we look to save this pawn or do we look to save this pawn? Which pawn are we looking to save? Do we take the knight off the board? Just give the power of the bishop on here. Just pile upon the bishop. Going to go simple. It's looking to come for our queen. So do we get a bit of time to do this? Knight takes the pawn. Maybe not. Maybe not. Probably just move the queen out of the way. Opposite the king. Can't go here. He's going to be taking the pawn. I'm trying to save the pawn, but I don't think I will because his knight's going to come and attack our queen. Suppose the bishop takes, it's on theirs, but then we're still in front of their rook. Right, save the pawn. Move the queen. Bishop's going anywhere. It's probably coming to attack the knight. But pieces look like they're protected, so we should be able to get the queen away. Yep. So I'm going to bring the queen here. Still got the X-ray through to their queen. I do think they'll just take here. Yeah. Let's take with the queen. Actually, could have gone for the attempt at the exchange of the rooks. Okay, so looking for maybe some of this. We just attack the queen. Planning. Attack the queen. Attacking the bishop, going to take the queen. X-ray through to the pawn. Oh, not taken. So let's go and see if we can play a bit of defense nanny. Right, let's hit the knight. Bishop's got no protection if the knight does move. Bring the bishop back. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Okay, we'll take. We'll get back rank mated if he takes the bishop. And he has done. Excellent. Continue training. And this one is between two 1800s, 1835 and 1808. Rating is hidden. It doesn't mean it's going to be 1800 complexity as we've shown. It could be higher, could be lower. Find the best move for white. Again, looking at the answer process, is there any immediate threats on the king? Any checks? Doesn't look like there is. The knights don't have any forks or can't hit. The only one that can is this rook. Does that place the king in a position where the knights can fork their rook? Yes. So this knight can come here and attack their rook. Gets the rook off the board, and we will still have a rook. So we'll have more material. So the simple capture here and then the fork here should work out. Rating for the puzzle 1382. So these are kind of highlighting that the solutions, the answers, aren't necessarily high rating type things. These are two 1800s and they've got a puzzle solution that is only 1382. Previous one was two 1700s and that was rated 1400s. So I think in my head, just from this little brief session here, it's a matter of we can overcomplicate our solutions, our answers to the chess situation that we're in. And we think too high level, thinking we've got to find some fancy arty way of dealing with the current position. We'll do one more. I'm not going to do them forever and a day. I'm just going to do one more. This is two 2000s. Rating is hidden. Like we've seen, we don't need to find a higher level type of thinking. Find the best move for black. So what's the pressure that we can put on their king? This can come here, but the rook can come back and defend. But the king can't come here. So it would be a mate, really. Because the bishop has got this diagonal. So that's an instant mate as far as I can see. Obviously the queen can come back and defend, but still put that there. Right, let's work it through before we rush into it, because it looks pretty straightforward, doesn't it? Check. The queen can't come there because the king has to move. No. Right, so go there. Queen drops back. Don't think they'll give the queen up, so let's go here. Rook goes back defending. Yes, so it doesn't look that clear cut when you look at it like that, does it? Check. Comes back and defends. The king can't come here because of the bishop. So is it this? I think it's more straightforward this, isn't it? There, they go here. He doesn't have an escape route, and then it's checkmate. Overthinking. And there we go. And the rating for that solution puzzle is 1335. As we went through this convoluted way here, our minds were instantly drawn to that. Others would probably have just gotten that straight away. But we got there in the end, breaking it down. But this exercise really just highlights that you don't need to be thinking like trying to think like some sort of 3000 level player or something like that. You've got to really look at what is available on the board. This is against 2000 rated players, and the simple checkmate position that's been awarded here, the 1800s, that was like a simple 1300. There's two 1700s, that was a simple 1400 solution. So bringing it back down to basics as to what the answer to chess is, putting pressure on the king or the king area or the pieces around the king, and just trying to maintain that pressure, working your pieces as a team to just gain some type of advantage in the games. It's as simple as that, but it's very complicated.